Want to know how to achieve your best perm rod set ever? Well, stay tuned, queens. So you want to start with freshly washed and blown out hair. The next step is to section off your natural hair that you're going to be using to actually blend with the clip-ins. I used my top crown and my edges just because I wanted a very natural look. After you have your hair sectioned off, you just want to cornrow the rest of your hair. There wasn't a specific design that I used. I just did cornrow straight to the back. Next, I use my Pure Naturals coconut butter cream and some Eco Styler gel to rod my hair. If you would like a full detail on how to perm rod your hair, I do have a full video on that. I will leave it in the description box. It's my first perm rod set and I use the exact same technique. I prefer the twist and roll method for the perm rods. You take your ends, twist it around the perm rod maybe 2 or 3 times, and then just roll the rest of the hair around the perm rod. I did allow my perm rods to sit overnight just to make sure that they were dry and that my hair would be set and ready to go. Now for the back section, I'm going to be installing my private stock hair clip-ins. I was sent over the Pure Beauty clip-ins, which is a mix of 4A, B, and C textured hair, which is pretty much my texture hair, and these clip-ins were bomb. The best part about the private stock hair clip-ins, the clips already come attached to the weft, so you don't have to worry about sewing the clip-ins down to the weft. Now, before perm rodding my clip-ins, I did wash, condition, and blow them out, and I used the same technique to perm rod and set my clip-ins as I did my natural hair. I did perm rod set my clip-ins the day before. I wanted to make sure that the clip-ins had ample enough time to dry and set so that that curl would be perfect and I could avoid frizz. So before installing the clip-ins, I made sure to take out all of the perm rod sets, check out that curl, that body, and that definition. And now it's time to install the clip-ins into the back section of my hair. So there wasn't a specific method that I used to install the clip-in. If you are wondering how many sets of clips that I use, check the D box. I will leave a full detailed list on how many clips that I did use. I just added the clip-ins all the way through the back section of my hair, working my way up to the top crown, making sure that there was no spaces or gaps in between each clip-in so it would look as natural as possible. So I worked my way through adding the clip-ins, making sure that there was no space and gaps. Of course, we want this to look natural. If ever I did find a space or gap or a cornrow showing, I just added an additional clip-in to that section. Now the next part is actually the most important part of the perm rod set. It is the separation part. You want to grab some oil and gently go through and separate each curl. Make sure you take your time. If you rush, you're going to end up with a big ball of mess. Once you get to the top crown where your actual natural hair is, take your time to separate your hair and blend it in with the clip-ins. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, queens, be great.